the lights.
Like, is it really anyway? It's important quality. Mutuwade quality kusanywawo. I won't lie. What you can't do and someone else is doing it, appreciate. It's very important.
You gotta allow, man.
So, is the sound okay, producer? I want you to check the sound. Today is ekifaananyi. Brian,
ndi wa DSTV.
Wa DSTV kyekisooka.
Ekifaananyi tekirina kufa.
Ekyokulala is deeply rooted into content. Ekyokulala gulawo kokumadi. I'm feeling hot. I don't know.
You know?
Feel hot?
Yeah.
I don't really understand.
Esibajijjamu.
I was taken away. Ne bablockinga nawo we yalinga. Anti ena ataani atuulayo. Eno teri atuulayo.
Sigeza baddembeemu abali batuulayo.
Naye olumba. Olumba. Ebintu kati ebyaddembe bikadde.
Bikadde.
Gamba fe abakefeemu.
You know?
Okitege. Zigale amadinisa tegeggula wali. Wali w'obadde. Sikakate nyeyo olaba oba geggula. Omanyi there is something videographers and producers have in common. There is something they have in common bonna.
Ani?
Kireka obotyo tokisumbuwa. Bonna balina ekintu kye balina in common. Basooka ne bafuuka busy. Nenga talina kyakola.
Idle busy.
N'aleetolo battery agiteke n'omuga boss.
Ate n'azzaayo battery gy'aleese.
Olina okujja nabyo omulundi gumu n'obite. Babeera bakola ki ekyo?
Ba producer. Obala akumbaga abafilming embaga.
Nolowooza nti kirano
mwana yeetalo.
Womanyira nti byakola bya kisiru. Kumubuuza footage nga embaga ewedde. Bannaye twerabidde onnyiga pule.
Nze nali filming embaga. Nerabira okunyiga play ng'omugole omukazi ayingira. Nerabira okunyiga record. Nakozesa bifaananyi.
N'olyoka omanya nti n'embizimba.
Omukazi n'ambuuza. Why don't you show me walking? Nga no, now the new style of editing is using pictures. Nangamba mukulu Mulondo. Mbadde nsaba.
Ondage nga ntambula.
Mbadde nsaba ondage nga ntambula.
Why? But I think every videographer has had that.
Yes. Because you're constantly pressing the record button, so you forget.
So sometimes it doesn't work out as you want it. Anyway, welcome to yet another edition of Kasuku Live. Bana itwina gundi ya ku rooftop awo. Bajiyita, we have a spa. I mean a steam and sauna. Ku rooftop ya US Mall awo abagala okweyo kyamu. Musobola okubeera nga mugendawo awo ku rooftop ya US Mall ekyanja just opposite Kensington waggulu. Beera ng'oyitirayo kaawo ojje tukwatemu position tulabe ekintu bwe kinaasobola okubeera nga ate kitambula. Producer, please let's start the show.
Join us for the Wild Food and Culture Festival, a feast for your senses. Immerse yourself in the rich tapestry of global cultures. It's not just about tasting, it's about experiencing. Join interactive activities and create memories that last a lifetime. Tickets available now. Don't miss out on this culinary and cultural extravaganza. The Wild Food and Culture Festival is the place to be. See you there.
Join us on the 7th Pan-African Pyramid Global Awards 2024 and 10th Anniversary Bonfire Dinner, recognizing and awarding Pan-Africanists who selflessly fought and defended the rights and freedoms of the black race globally. On 31st August 2024 at Fairway Hotel from 3 p.m. Dress code, strictly traditional or African wear. Theme, Pan-Africanism plus environmentalism equals to humanism. Book your dinner card now. Table for 6, 3 million. Platinum, 1 million. Gold, 500K. Silver, 400K. Bronze, 150K. Come, let's rekindle our roots. Call 0757 342 317 or 0782 342 317 to book your ticket now. Africa, don't agonize, organized. Powered by Fairway Hotel, NBS TV, Radio 4, The Spy Uganda, Detective UG.
So today I'm joined by Brian Mulondo. How are you, sir?
How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Ekintu okikwasaganyiza
Chiriwa
kino
nchitambuza abantu bakiraba
abantu bakiraba
kirungi
naye bagamba onnyonoonye.
I honestly don't know.
Bankobula bomwono naye omuwala yakola ka video ako oli mukyaza yakoddi
simumanya nti
kubanga
kati baagala kwonoona bufumbo bwo bakifuule nti wayonooneka kati ate abo olina bakwasa mukyalawo
abakoleko
aveeyo categorically clearly temugeza ne mumanyira nkobbuula ne kasuku. I love what they're doing. I'm happy with them. Please leave them.
Yeah.
Categorically clear.
Right now.
So today we are going to talk about content creation. Brian is working with DSTV as
local content marketing
manager. I was talking to the ED of UCC on Friday at Katoro Bwama's Memorial, and he was telling me government has understood the whole business of content. Nti bategedde nti betuba tusobola okukwata essimu ng'eyo no recording n'oteekayo n'ofuna ba advertiser n'osasulwa kitegeeza the business is there. So government yategedde nti ayinza oteeka amaanyi mangi mu job creation ng'ate no waliyo job creation gye batatapinze. So naga nti UCC baji empowerinze okulaba nti effetta buli kasonda ka content okulaba nti bakawa life quality yeeyongera buli kimu. So it got me thinking. You've done minibars. Wajja na Chiko TV?
Najana Better Living.
Better Living yeriwa.
Better Living najikola n'omuwala bamuyita Nargis Shirazi.
Simumanyi.
Twali tulya. Ngeberako buli Friday 7:30 p.m. Quen TV. Naye twagifa abagyekolera ne tugitwala. Fantastic show. Yeah. So aba tricksters ne bandaba. So that's when people used to watch me on Sundays. Tricksters yali yamanyi.
But I want to ask you one thing, Brian. I try to wonder how dynamic and versatile you've tried to be. At some point, wali osoma amawulire Quen TV.
Nasoma amawulire.
How did you transition from tricksters to minibars to mawulire Quen TV?
Kati nali nkola morning at 10 TV. Yeah? The morning show. So nava ku minibars. So nali ku tricksters. Twaina manager nga bamuyita Joe Munene musajja muna Kenya. Naye tricksters I used to film obimanye ebyaffe where you film in January, show eraga mu March. So we would film and then we would do Airtel promotions. Ozijukire ezo najikola ne Robin Kester.
Yes.
Robin Kester aliwa.
Jari yaliku abani negalawo. I think she started she's working with the company batwala abantu ebweru mu Europe. Yeah.
Nali nkola ne Robin Kester rap here. Kati Robin Kester
omwana yali ayogera oluzungu oyo akyalwogera talujjangawo. It's the constant.
She has stayed consistent, which is good.
She's not faking it.
Yeah. So Robin nali nkola ne Robin Joe Munene. Those shows were very popular, those promotions. Joe Munene na kati abantu ba minibars bali bagikola Tanzania ne Kenya ne bagireeta wano. So Joe Munene nampita n'agamba ono omusajja yasobola okukola eyo program nenzija mu minibars. So minibus nayo nenjivaako at the time nga buclips bwa Ankansime butabuse the show had become big.
Yeah.
Ate nga we were earning good money already.
Yeah, bangamba baali basasula bulungi.
Yeah, no. I've never, I can say it here without a shadow of doubt. I've never earned the money I earned at minibus. I've never earned it again. Yeah. Yeah. Which shows some of our employers here. Tebasasula bulungi nnyo. Yeah, because bali bazungu. Yeah, they were from Belgium. Kati netukola show nekwata yo bami. But when we left, NTV yali egezaako kola morning show for such a long time. And they had successfully failed. So me, Nyonyi, LOP,
yes,
Simon Kasiate, ne Mabel Kebirungi. She now does Sport Night. Netutandika show. Kati olumu. So the show was organized nti Mabel yagulawo show. N'atuwayo story bbiri from the previous day.
Yeah.
Naye twali tukolera eri ku Serena rooftop. Kati olumu Mabel n'atajja. Actually yajja late. Yali atuuka late oba.
N'ogitandika.
Ne baŋŋamba kati while Mabel is dressing up tandika show. Ne bandeetera empapula amawulire. Ne ngasoma. Kati waliwo omukyala baali bamuyita Harriet Namayanja ye yali head of production. N'abuuza Brian alina teleprompter.
Nti nedda.
Abatamanyi teleprompter, you see the news anchors looking in the camera.
Yeah.
Camera eba ne screen. Kati namugamba no, he has papers. Nagamba tekisoboka.
It can't happen.
Alaika alina teleprompter.
I can't accept that.
Namubuuza ba teleprompter ate bajambuse waggulu ku rooftop. So after the show nangamba, why don't you try news? Nentuuka nengasoma
Ne Flavia.
ne nasoma ne Josephine Karungi. Josephine Karungi. Naye nankwatamu. Manyi naye yali
Teresa wali.
Teresa. And nagasomanga bulungi?
Yes. You did a good job. You know, sometimes it's hard for Katola banze nwana nnyo oluusi okuba serious. Naye abantu bamanyidde eri.
Nange we batyo ebaali.
But people adapted to you very fast.
Yeah.
And that's why I was asking you, how did you transition from the other side to this side?
I think it helped because I was also doing morning at NTV, which was relatively serious.
Yeah.
But also abantu baffe Kasuku, abantu baffe balemeddwa to appreciate people who are multi-skilled. Kati oli waba lawyer. Agamba tosobola kukola kintu kirala kyonna okujjako
era bw'obeera lawyer kasita otandika oyimba
nga bagamba yonoonese
afuse kazanyirizi anaawoza emisango.
Yes, ate bitandika in school MDD. Buli akola MDD bagamba awoyo munnakatemba. So me I was in MDD. Ebaafu zonna nazitwala. Ebikopo byonna n'embitwala. But people n'abasomesa bennyini nga bagamba but you man with yakatemba they don't appreciate that you can do so many things. I know how to film, professional. I can edit. So tosobola kunima mbu video eruddeyo ngate mmanyi nti it takes this time to edit.
Yeah.
Tosobola kungamba. So I do all those things. I can do photos. I do everything.
So then why do you live in TV?
Chigambo cha falanga ye.
Money became money.
Money became money.
Because at the time, most people were like, this is his peak. The future is right now here.
Yes.
You know, the belief was now, in the next 10 years, it was going to be your time.
Yes. And even me where I was, I thought to myself, so when I made news anchor, I was like, now the next level is regional TV or global TV, CNN, bichi. Atena kwezo NTV yali etukuziza nti you can go to Nairobi for some time, then BBC picks you up or whatever, right? And some people went like Nancy, Solomon Serwanja, ne bawangula Comme la Doma Award. So I thought I was going, but we cannot. Nali mpasiza. Nga nina abaana babiri. nga you cannot tell me anything else apart from ndi musajja. I'm not a woman, okay, I am the one who receives.
Yeah.
I take care of my family. So I had to selfishly walk away from NTV. Naye kyanyamba nti NTV, because of the many things I did, nentandika show bajita timeline. Ntandika timeline eyo.
Timeline yene ya technology.
Technology netugitandika ekola bulungi up to today.
Yeah.
It has been on air every day for the last 5 years.
Oh.
Every
Wow.
day. Bulunaku tuleta content. So timeline. And out of that, nintandika shows endala, nitandika Bump Love, kati ku Spark TV ninako show bajita The Challenge. Musajja waffe yagikolako.
Musajja waffe n'omugjawo.
Naye tafuna akasajja ku mutima.
Muleke.
Kamuleke.
Ajja nyiga.
Naye omusajja yakola bulungi.
Yakola
bulungi show. Katwagitaddeko omukyalo nabamuyita Mosquito. Omukyala akola bulungi.
It's also doing well.
Ne tuleeta ne Ride with the Mulondos.
Ride with the Mulondos. I think Ride with the Mulondos waliwo yali abaleetera olumu n'omuwa ebibye bulungi.
Namuwa. I serve 24 hours. Both buffet and a la carte.
Kasojja n'akamanyiro.
Kasojja.
Nalabye, I saw someone, was it on Twitter, who was saying, this new cast of Bump Love, tetugitegeera, bichi. Nomugamba muko. Actually, she was saying her friend was an ardent lover of Bump Love. But now she does not. Nomugamba, please try to give these new people. They are not yet even here a month.
They were just here for 2 weeks.
But you're already judging them.
Yeah.
And I think we really have even getting back to me, Katola Musanyu, because of one, Kababito was my not friend.
You know her.
We knew each other. Then I loved the character she was doing. It stuck in my mind. Like, I felt bad as like, why is she leaving? Then when I got to know it was okay, eventually I got to know the story.
You got to know the actual story.
Nga kyali tekikola sense. Kye yali ayagala ate bandikoze batya.
Ate munnange.
But that bias, it took me time to appreciate this new lady eyajja.
And yet she did well.
Yeah, and then she did well. So kati I think anayoga tulina mukka akajanja. Akateetaagisa.
Ate nkubuulira oyo omwana omupya we yajja. Sure. Ate neyeyongera
waggulu.
Yes, kitegeeza she did well.
Yeah.
So naffe biki tugamba abantu ku Bump Love waliwo crew empya mugiwe time.
But why did you decide to change the crew?
One day you'll get to know the real story. Naye also abakyala bali bafuuse busy. Kubanga abantu abasinga balowooza content mwangu.
Content si mwangu.
People just think you switch on the camera and you talk. But because we have TV experience now, you Kasuku, you don't just shoot. There's so much work that goes behind. Abantu balowooza mbojja wano noyogera bwogezi. You do research. I see you with notes.
Yeah, you have notes here.
You have notes. I see you're organized. You book appointments.
Kati eno interview twagibookinga week ewedde.
Yes.
Nenkukubira yesterday okujjukiza. Nonga ate kankebere diary yange. Kati bo balowooza nkugamba bugambi jangu tutuule tukole yaka.
Tumaze show jangu otuule. No.
Doesn't happen like that.
So it's not easy.
And it's tedious. Kati ola nagendako ko ku Bump Love lumu.
Wajja you
man. We literally spent the Sunday there.
Yeah.
Because I was there by 10. We left at around 3.
Yes.
And you guys had to shoot like 3 shows.
Yes.
So you imagine weekend ye abantu amu abera gojoberere kangooza kaninde Bump Love eyo njirabe. Kalate Bump Love nawo babera ba shootinga. Ate gwe kyogenda olaba.
Yes.
Kati abadde na mwana we tabadde na mbawe afisi kati omusajja atoka naga abana enedda. Chiyitiridde kimala.
Abantu bamana okumakambireke. So that's where most people jump out. Mu content. They don't have the ability to stay consistent. They don't. Some of us don't get off the dance floor.
So how do you get to DSTV?
Nze ndi mukozi wa content. Ndi mukozi wa content. Mbadde nkola content neyo better living. Yefa abaje nkolera. So nina experience, but experience nina mostly is TV. TV. I don't do movies. I'm learning how to get into movies because movies are different from TV content. Nze chinjagaza TV. Nti TV keeps you employed. Your difference ya TV ne film ne movies. Katula TV eringa lubuto kasuku. Olide breakfast. Kusaa musanvu ogenda kulya. Olye dinner, right? So TV bwetyo bwekola episode ya leero encha egenda kuba tekyakola.
Nenga bajagala.
You need to work, you need to shoot another one in the same time slot. So that's why for me I prefer that. When those I'm a businessman, because of TV I can employ people for a longer time. Abalala bakola film because I saw shooting a film for 6 months. Now 6 months.
6 months, yes.
Yes. Nayenze njagalanga.
So kati gwe okufuna okujja eri okuleeta because omanyi tulina ekizibu abantu baffe babadde ku screens zino ne radios oli baba takyakola balowooza wafa waddayo mu
yes bakubuza ng'obuze ukolawa.
And yet you're doing a lot of work.
Yes, so I do a lot of work.
So that's where this guy saw you from.
Yes. And they're like, Brian, come. But also I have experience in front of the camera
and
behind the camera. Over time, I've learned how to do media management. So that's what I'm doing.
So has state here Ugandan content cut right now?
The bright is future. The bright is future. Kati back in the day, abantu ba theater they took over. Right? Naye n'abantu ba theater ne balaba gap when TV stations started to come up. Ne batandika okufilming emizannyo egyo mu theater. Yes, and I remember at NTV twalina show nga ya 2 hours I think nga tulaga theater plays. Nga tusindika crew ne filming a theater abe mchibi yes they were a very integral part of that local content ne ba filminga ne tulaga emizannyo naye ebifilipino bino we byajja kasuku they covered everything, they covered everyone. The quality was great, the stories were exciting. The stories were universal. Kati universal kitegeeza kinti osobola okulaba story ne made then nakola mu corporate. Nzijukira twali tudduka okulaba Salvador. Stories were universal, so ekyo kimu Alex mukuru kye yatuyigiriza ti mukole stories nga nowe Kenya asobola gira
ba relating
agamba kati ebisabuni ebyo nali mbita bisops ebisabuni ebyo kye byakola ne bitriggeringa people to start creating NTV netandika commissioning waka twakola what shows were released
mwakola replica ya Salvador.
Yajja later.
Yes. There was the hostel.
The hostel. Nalimu mu hostel.
Yes.
What
else did they do there? Power of Legacy.
Yajja later.
But it wasn't as interesting.
But NTV commissioned work. Naye I think also never VJ never tanko translating ebisabuni. So nebikuza netulaba appetite ya content yeyongedde kati multi choice netandika okola channels. Nekola Pearl Magic 5 years ago.
I think Pearl Magic has been a big revelation for them.
Kati
at the time when people were saying the movies are the same on Mnet and Movie Magic, emipiira bagamba twafuna no bugundi be bagamba
buroku
babulita batya wali ogundi eveyo
bulinki obo
wali obulinki wali on edish Baini. I then Pearl Magic came and changed the whole game.
I've met so many Baini taina license one.
I've met so many people saying, for me I watch Pearl Magic.
Ngajebalaba yoka.
And it's something I never thought like wow.
The work has been put in Kasuku. Katolaba Pearl Magic we yali etandika ne bayita Mumbeja Mariam Ndagire ne bajja ne batandika yalina Tendo Sisters nateekayo ba Ebonies nabo ne bagaba ku content Richard Mulindwa naleeta content so channel netandika
netambula kati abakola content right now where do we need to improve because everybody talks about content but how do we maximize because people are saying now like kati mwaba pet TVs there's a certain quality you want then there's a certain quarter we shall want this others are saying tutwala movies tebaza approving where are the lapses and what needs to be improved?
I think not even I think number one let's get universal stories omwana akola story nga weba series nga newogi developing otya n'ogisikamu ekinyusi n'oginyunyuta ekoma ku episode 10 kati DSTV enatwala etya waakooyo
for 10 episodes omusajja yakamala 880 episodes
omwana sanyu baginyunyuta ne baginyunyuta ate yabadde nekyagenda yabadde esobola okugenda up to like people have TV shows on air for 10 years.
Yes.
Because the story is flexible. I
saw Friends. I saw How I Met Your Mother. I saw this guy on Yaka Wangula Wadzenyinji. There's what's it called?
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. Yes. Then there's another one that used to have Charlie, his brother, and the brothers
2.5 men.
2.5 men.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kati neo story newe bachusa Charlie. The story continued. So abantu bafe batandika okulowooza ku themes eziri easy to adapt.
Yeah.
Eziri universal nti right now I will tell you this, Sanyu in Africa is sitting at number 3 for the best series.
Oh.
My friend, sinyangu Sanyu. So that's number one story. Buli kaseera kuloga kati ensi yabivaako. Abantu bagala stories eziba inspiring.
I think, but I also think they need to do stories that are relatable.
Yes.
Because, I mean, kati oliya nakola witchcraft. Now what is that?
Waliyo abantu abamu nga tebawuliranga ku ddogo. Nga they're like, oh my God, those guys, they really have shows that are full of juju.
Yes.
Yeah, but voodoo.
Yeah. But why are they doing that?
Kati goga oloza Daniel asobola okutegeera
Tasobola.
witchcraft.
Ayinza okusobola no. Nkirowoozezaamu wano.
Naye nga guest we tewamuwadde kyakunywa.
Tuli ku mulimu wadde omaze okulya mutukoledde wadde omaze okulya.
Naye waliyo themes ng'abantu bazeetamwa.
Ate n'aba Nigeria, by the way, they moved past now.
They moved on. They now do aspirational movies where people are speaking great English and stuff like that. So number one, stories affe. Era ffe ku multi-choice tugamba abantu mutereze story. Tokola story ngeri eriawo just basic. Jikuze you and people are very impatient. Oli awandika story lero nakangena jikola encha. People take 10 years to create movies. Bad Boys for eneyaka fuluma empya bagikoledde emyaka meka si 10
in the making.
10 years in the making. Kati gwe weyita kigwe aveeri nogama muno nawandise script omuntu akubira naga muno script nagimaze jjo ngenda kutandika kushootinga show yange mnagitwala nogama mukwano script gitereze muboti tereza muboti muno mulina abantu bammwe
era kyeboogera mulina abantu bammwe
nogamba okay bwoba wosazeewo it's okay you stay with your story ate ogenda omubuuza ya later nga teyagikola. So some get stories that omunakenya wagira bagamba this is a fantastic show.
And I also think kati ekintu kyensinzola mu ba content creators abasinga, of course when I talk about content creators fe
weteekamu now
ya mwetuli naye fe waliwo atakola very serious content by the way naye abasinga oli ajja nagamba kasuku oza sheno DSTV begitwala basobola okumpa omutwalo gwa $1 n'omugamba mukwana ng'otandikidde mu ssente n'omalako DSTV egaba sente be baliko sente kadde my blazer chola wali yali nga Mulondo nayogedde naye nanga tukole show njagala ojja tukole ne mugamba mpembulira akati njagala tukole ekintu nga cha East Africa nga twogera ku East African ne mugamba naye kye kintu kati East Africa Central bakikola dda ku East Africa TV wakati goloza
Bush baby
ne mugamba kyanjawulo kiggwe kyolaba kye tugenda okwogerako kyebatakoze kuba byogenda okukola already Bukedde TV ebikola NBS Sanyuka BBS
naffe tubikola
so nanyigira nanga asimwagaliza enga okay
no guy it's okay
sigenda kuteeka linnya lyange ndyono na bintu bya kisiru ebyo natanga okumbuza Kasuku mukola ki
mukola business ya family
okitegeera so but I think also ekintu kya ssente ekyo abantu kitunuulidde nnyo nga tetunnazimba kintu kino it's the reason by the way ola watching sources za kuza eri mabega most times people think I'm just asking you so then why do you okitegeera I want Oriatola to appreciate that journey that Brian started out doing his own show that could have been like 15 years ago.
That was 21 years ago.
Now, 21 years later is when you get to the top.
Yes.
Where ideally you think you would love to be now.
Yes.
So, I don't categorize you. Chirowoze Monto, you've been here 5 years. But you want to be what Brian is being now. Yeah. You want to be what Nabuiso is being now.
Then Nabuiso yatandikanga actor.
Yes.
Now
yali mu hostel namula
yali mu hostel nga Gilo.
Jena soko mula.
Yes. But he had done acting before.
Oh.
Yes.
Hada musaga avuga Land Rover. Very powerful car. And I appreciated them nga motoka nungi.
Msajja mukozi. Msajja ali very passionate yene mchala we bagala kye bakola bakiteka mu budde bakiteka mu sente
tebe kuba njawulo
business ogikuba ko njawulo so yeah
so content creators I think now the biggest the stories have to be universal
story
nga ziri relatable
okimanyi ne botagireta ku DSTV oba ku Go TV story yo webe nungi anyone can pick it
exactly
Netflix abamu kumwe mututisa wana fatu agenda ku Netflix even Netflix is not looking for bad stories everyone is looking for good stories Showmax story muzitwale ku Showmax
si ya DSTV
yaffe
kateba bypassing on bagende ku Showmax
anti Showmax is a streaming app
it's different from what you guys are
this
doing.
is TV linear TV no pay TV it is streaming app so na ate na ye ina content policy yayo wogisomamu nabo bagitwala baina nti bwe tulaba ekifaananyi tekifaanana kya Pearl Magic Prime kati ebintu byenjize mukulu nti
bisobese ku bantu
wolaba Showmax movie eziri ku Showmax zirina a particular color template njagala mubirabe mubyetegereze film eziri ku Netflix zirina a particular color look eziri ku Apple zina look
Apple TV
yes everyone marks their own color profiles which content profiles so ebyo bintu byonna osobola biga naye kirungi wetuwagala story ebyo byonna tubikutendeka nobikola kati naffe nga Pearl Magic tuyina chetwetaaga from you so that's what we are doing.
But are we having foreign companies coming in here in terms of content bagala
simanyi but I will tell you this, if you look at the content production that is happening, most story makers okuva ebweru they are telling African stories.
I've seen Black Panther,
Woman King
waliwo
endala yabadde African Queens yawangudde buli award.
Yes,
they are being told here by Americans, which means stories are fenungi naye tetumanyi to tell them
yes.
Ngaffe kati I helped co-produce Nambi waliwo short film bagita Nambi about the story nga Nambi ava mu ggulu najja wansi story eyo nungi
But twakula batobuulira stories za Nambi ne Kintu. Why aren't those stories being told anymore?
Because film and TV is different, Kasuku. Okutula nenkunyumiza munange Nambi oyo nno mumulaba is different. Chovola waliyo category ya award. Mu awards waliwo kibayita screenplay. Oyina okukyusa emboozi n'efeatinga mu TV. Nti gwe nkunyumiza nti munange omuliro gwabadde awo ne gukwata kati eri mu screenplay omuntu ayinza ogamba Kasuku seated by the fire ponders n'ateekamu oluzungu story ne becoming alive. Yes, and I think that's what our people don't know. People have very good stories. Nete tuina training eyo mu screenplay, how to write for TV. Chechi twali tugamba nti abantu abamu bamanyi okuzanya naye tebamanyi how to act for TV.
Yeah.
They are good on stage. Ku stage wonyiga oba olina okulaga nga amaaso gafulumye kubanga bakulaba wali. You have to exaggerate. Naye si bwetyo bwe tunyiga in real life. So abantu bafe abasinga we are transitioning from that. Neba filmmakers abamu afilminga amawulire. Akozesa ka kamera kamu bwati nga akola filimu nno. N'akozesa ka kamera kamu aba Nigeria gye baali 15 years ago. Some people are like that.
Still here.
Table 9 Restaurant tusangibwa Ntinda okumpi ne Najim Mall. Tulina ebika by'emmere ey'enjawulo omuli engwira wamu n'ey'ekinnansi, okugeza ekyennyanja, enkoko, ennyama n'ebika ebirala bingi kw'ossa ne platters awamu n'oluwombo. Tuteekateeka breakfast okwennonga kwe kuli akatogo era Ramadan eno tubateekedde Ramadan special omuli buli kika kya mmere yonna gye weetaaze nga kuliko ne juice omusogolo obulungi. Aba Table 9 Restaurant tukola outside catering ku buli kika kya mukolo ng'embaga, graduations, baby showers, menye kindeke ki. Twesige tukugabulira abagenyi bo ebijjulo eby'enjawulo. Gwatwetaaze tusange Ntinda ku Najim Mall oba tukubireko ku namba z'essimu noti 782 59 noti 9 49 oba noti 775 78 59 25 oba noti 765 3 noti 3 51. Table 9 Restaurant.
Yes.
Now as we leave, we want njagala oyogereko ne ku YouTube. Mu Uganda, you've gotten a chance to watch some YouTube channels.
Yes.
You're impressed? In general?
I don't know. I don't know. But there are some people who do good content. I think waliwo abaana benda b'ennaku zino bakola a show about money. I've forgotten their name. They film so well. The picture is very clear. The sound is fantastic. I think they will get more. But generally, nze ndowooza tugenda kutuukayo. Kubanga there's now more Ugandan content to watch on YouTube. Tuina mungi nnyo. Naye katulina ku stepping up. Yeah? And I want to applaud people like you, Kasuku. You have made people believe that it's possible. Until you can do this job only. Kubanga Banauganda you see someone doing YouTube, no gamba they are wasting time.
Taina mulimu akera kwasama.
Yes. Then when you go to your office, you read online and you say YouTube blogger worth $20 million.
Omuzungu
Nodda mubeera nti mwezo conferences amwe nga mwogera about the threshold of IT and the themes zaabwe ezo. Then you are the same person who comes and uses that as an example to drive your point home. But when a YouTuber comes to your office, omuzalawa, do you understand how we are very hypocritical?
Yes.
So Kasuku does this Monday to what?
Monday.
This is a full-time job. Kubanga editinga, filminga. You can't cheat the process, Kasuku.
Yes.
You cannot. Kati YouTube, me I'm glad when I open my YouTube channel, I can see other Ugandans doing the work. So njaba bulira kati zema, of course Kasuku Live, ndaba Ruth Karibala akola, and even all your friends are doing YouTube. Yeah. Ndaba abachala bana unpopular opinion. Yeah. Bump Love. Muchala wanga akola content mulungi nnyo. Even if she wasn't my wife, nandibadde musima. She puts in time. It's a full-time job, you guys. So channel bwezityo, you can watch them, and as they also better themselves. There was a time where you are doing this show without lapel mics. Kati otekamu lapel mics, right? Nalabe ku Kasuku Live muina graphics. You go for a short break. Nenganga muganda wange. Ekintu kikutte mayembe nti kutambuza muganda wange. Kati waliwo break. Kati njagala ku Saturday okole bot. Abatulaba, let's go for a short break. We'll be right back. Okitegera producer
the boy is idle busy. It's my biggest challenge. Zaido busy. Omulaba ina kyakola nenga talina kyakola.
No mugambo bwedda byokola biriwa.
What are you doing?
Tibijja.
Yeah, nga tebikwatagala.
No, but I was impressed actually. I was really impressed. The sound is good. When someone is talking into the microphone or muwulira. But that's not where you started.
That's not where I started.
Yes, so
nje natandikira YouTube eno. I think when I'm making 5 years, I think that will be next year.
Really?
Yeah, nja generating
5 years of Kasuku Live.
Kasuku Live.
What?
Natandika nga simanyi nti nze nayindoza bw'oteekawo bw'oti n'otandika. Nakwatako kukola mu video saagiza nnyo banagiteekawa. It was a very nice interview. Yali omuzeeyi awo ekyanja yannyumiza emboozi ng'enyuma naye ng'empewo egiyitamu. Natuuka ngamba bana ekyabadde ku goal. Then there is a time when nali nkozesa bu mic. Nakola show ne full figure kolo yali ansisi. Twakozesa buno mic bwe bacharginga.
Nekagwako battery.
N'avume. Yali avumye ensi. Noza bajjajjange baali balina kye bamponya. Yali avumye abantu ng'abatadde wali. Omanyi tutuuka ne tunoonya eddoboozi ne ligaana. Ne baŋŋamba if you didn't record it, you can't get it.
Oh my goodness.
Ne mugamba kati tulina ojjidda.
We mwali mu motoka.
Twali tutudde awo ewuwe. Volume n'egaana. So the challenges come step by step.
They come. So namwe abakola series. Nalabye muganda wange Lubowa Aromatic. He has a very vibrant channel. He makes a lot of money on that channel.
Yes.
Yeah. So osobola okukola series yo tomanya eyo gye tunaffe gye tuyinza okusanga ene tugiye.
Actually, I'm also going to begin a series. Yeah, I've commissioned some guys to write it.
Yes.
We want to begin shooting maybe in October or November.
Wonderful.
Tukoleyo series twagala gikola nga ya mwaka mulamba. Twagala gaziya mu content.
Yes.
Tomanya Netflix etulaba oba Showmax. Oba Pearl Magic.
Muje mukole waka kubanga bajja bula JDC yafulumya episode emu. Ne bateeka ku YouTube.
Gye mwabajja.
Kitwabajja.
So
please Mwami Kasuku, abantu balekera okutuna guno omulimu. Some of the wealthiest people in the world are content makers. Bazanyi ba film. Ekirala kyenjagala okusembyayo. Nsaba abantu okola content, marketing a content.
How do you market content?
That's a topic for another day. But kambawo ekyokulabirako. Bad Boys yakoze $1 billion at the box office.
Wow.
$1 billion.
And I heard they spent 100 million making it. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it
is. They've recouped their investment in 1 week. Kati zineziddako extra money. Extra money. So you can hit those records. But Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, they've been touring
Dubai, Mexico, America.
Basajja bakulu, they are nearing 60. But they are working tirelessly
to keep pushing.
To push, to market the work. they do all sorts of silly things, they sign autographs with people, they've done so much work to make sure filimu etunda. Wanomwe mukola filimu nolowoza people will automatically find you. It doesn't work like that.
As we leave, Brian, we also want to talk about the audiences.
Yes, sir.
Are content creators talking to the right audiences? Are audiences having the right entitlement? Are they what do you know buzibu one? And I think most people really don't get to ever know it. In everything we do, who are you talking to?
Yes.
So most times there are people botayogera nabo, but because they are watching your things, they force you to want to talk to them. And that is where you lose the direction.
Yeah.
Especially in content creation.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted you to address the audience. Content creator and the audience. Relationship here, and where does he adjust?
Yeah. So I think the audiences have changed over time. Now people know what they want. So of course they dictate what you do. If they say your story, tebachaji tegera, it gives you an opportunity to kujichusamu. No jitereza, no gena maso. So the audience gives you instant feedback. Chechirunche naku zino with social media. Na ye waliyo ne audience ene emanyira. Kati eri audience jena waluli, jena kubaluli. Because they are not cognizant of the fact that there are so many factors that
bring up this
thing. So so you don't just tell someone off when you don't have an understanding of what's going on. Nayenze ndowooza content producers are producing for the right audience. How? Because people are consuming more content now
than ever before. And people keep churning out work. So market weary. Chovola to emphasizing mukole story is really relevant to the market. What does the audience need? The audience needs content that is aspirational. Content that is inspirational. Ebigambo bibiri different. To be aspirational, tinjagala kubanga kasuku. I aspire to be kasuku. People want such content. Eba pushing okubeera nga gundi. Chovola reality shows are thriving. Because we aspire to be Kampala cream. Chovola ba Etania yatunda nnyo. Kubanga story ya Etania you're making up many girls say even me one day I can be. Then content are inspiring. Akuzamu esubi, akuzamu amani. Tomorrow will be better. Lero chiganye na yola bano yamala na chiguka. Tujja chikola.
Bump love. Nti mama abadde n'omwana ayise mu bino ebizibu naye she's okay. That's inspirational content. Kasuku alese someone who tells their story. That's what?
Inspirational content.
Then the audience wants to be entertained. Abantu balina ebizibu bingi Kasuku, amabanja, abaana, obufumbo, religion, all those are problems. URA, business is hard, so people want to be entertained. That's why Kasuku Live is thriving.
We are entertaining.
Yes. You are entertaining. People want to be educated. Kati eno show ebadde educative. Buli ayagala okuyiga content ayina okulaba eno show. So those are the things. Master those things. Aspirational, inspirational, entertaining, and educative. If your content revolves around those things, you are on the money. Wherever you go,
you'll be on the money.
On
the money.
Man.
It's nice having you.
Naye tuli bategeevu. Kuba lwaki abantu bagamba tuli serious.
And you struggle nokola ebintu byo very serious stuff. Tulaga Kasuku.
So Kasuku, I want to make an invitation to you.
Okay.
I want to extend an invitation. Njagala kuyita nkutwale gye tukolera shows zaffe nga multi choice olabe the work that goes on then omulage
abantu.
We can talk about the money. Please, off the screen.
Whenever you're ready, it is to back up this conversation.
Yeah.
It is something I would love for us to do because I've met families, actually, nina undersecretary ku embassy emu yali ankwasiza muwala we nga dream yabe bagala kubeera nnyo ku TV. Nemwala nemuga think about podcasting, think about YouTube. Eventually natch speaking and naye kati namugamba nnyonnyola mutaata we. I know it's going to be expensive, but he looks like he has the money.
Yeah.
If you can set up your own podcast studio, then get to understand what can we talk about. Yeah, because every more just ka space kano mic is obili gwe na go in the chaza ne mixayo ne simu wali ne mutandika. So abantu banji bali balina sente. Content creators are earning more money than doctors.
Of course.
They are earning more money than lawyers. Yes. They are earning more money than judges, than MPs. Oshitegeera. Yensonga wachola basaawe eno abaana bangi abali bakola anikati, abali bakola live wire, abo bagenda mu field. Bagamba nti okunsasula pastor emitwalo 2 kantandike YouTube yange. Already abantu bengendo okujjako stories mbayina ngende nkyekolere kati omwana omusanga yes views tezinalinya naye omwezi anyoka ne milioni 2
ate yali takola
ku TV yali anyoka n'emitwalo 8 okitegeera ate nga wanakolera ku pesi ye naga nti projecting until in 5 years njakuba nyingide bracket ya milioni 15 oba okitegeera. So let us look at content not just as tunyumizaamu ne munyumirwa but as a job.
It's now a job.
I've seen people in the diaspora, but and say they've started podcast shows, they've started YouTube shows, and they are doing well.
Flavia yankubiddeko nga naye agamba ayagala kutandika ayagala kola series.
No, they have their series with day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's on their YouTube channel, Diaspora
TV.
Diaspora TV. Yes.
No mwami Serwanga Peter.
Yes. So chicha content abazadde mu kitunuulire. And the thing about content is the simple stories around you are what matters. Tekikwetaagisa kuva n'ogenda ggulu tandikira mu community yo wano.
Nze kineewuunyisa ku bazadde. You find oyinza okusanga omwami ku mukolo. Nagamba mwami Mulondo onsanyusa nnyo weebale kukola. Mulondo ayambadde suuti very clean shaven. Emotoka jenvuga siya. Okay, it may not be, but it's not a simple car.
It's not a simple car.
Now, if you see me and the success that I've gotten, why do you refuse your child to do the same?
Come and do the same, yeah.
Otoba mukotogezi.
Obera mukotogezi.
Ng'omuzadde really. Kubanga oli kasuku gwe weegomba, kasuku kati agenda zuba. Where are you going next?
I'm around.
but okay, partly Rwali, please understand abantu abalemerako, no matter what you do actually, whatever field you do, abalemerako be bawangula. Yes, that's katutwogera kati because we've got some success. 20 years ago I was not thinking I would be here. But
you kept pushing.
I pushed,
and that is why you're here.
Yes.
Yeah, so everybody out there, kyenjagala ogamenya abantu ku bya content embozi woli. I always give them an example of Shalom. A friend of mine came from abroad nga chali wange wano tusobola okukola ki anyumya embozi nungi gayi najjawo natandika onyumya embozi nenseka. I was so impressed. And then guy wange oli yangamba naye waki tomuleetako Kasuku live, and then I'm like, wow, this is so good. And we are just seated over drinks having a good time, because when he arrived he had so open Kasuku ogamba otya obulamu bugamba butya ne tutandikirawo embozi ne tunyumyanga like we've seen each other forever. Ampadde namba ye muwadde yange biki okitegeera. The next thing I'm hosting him taddanga mabega ye ina business ye atunda maanyi ga kisajja naye akugamba Kasuku, the success I'm getting, my business etambula nnyo
okusinga
kati agenda mu mabaala gwe babuuza Kasuku aliwa. Because literally abantu bafuba basiru busiru kati oli ansanga nambuza Mulondo aliwa mba naye ku mugongo. Like, do I move with him on my back? They're idiots. Certain level of stupidity. Our society rides around.
Brian, where is Kansime?
Where's Kansime?
You are not with her.
Yeah. But chona chitandika simply.
Yeah.
You just need to get the basics. What are the parameters? Where? And then, of course, we need to explain to our people, most importantly, you're not going to be Brian Mulondo in 1 year.
No.
You're not going to be Kasuku in 1 year. You need to put in the love, the effort, the work, and the patience. But the most important thing is you need to start. You can go to multi-choice, Nolonya Brian Mulondo. You have an email, people can reach you. brian.mulondo@ug.multichoice.com. So copy that. Abana abasodo okujja mu inbox yange njabba we number ya Brian. Chikola, you okay with it?
Baina sente.
Bagala kuba guiding ku ya content.
Oba toina sente.
Alema kusumbuwa nnyo.
Totawanya nnyo.
So the discussion about content is going to see me go to their production house.
Yes.
I also want to have a discussion with the ED of UCC.
Hey.
When I yogera naye ku memorial ya Katolo Wama, aina ideas yali alese bulijjo ze twagala.
Yes.
And I think tuino ziteeka wano. Abantu abatasobola ku abataabira abatasobola kubimanya. At least abasobola bakasukola.
Owekitiibwa Nyombi Tembo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think for the first time we got someone in a position nga ategeera omulimu. He understands the task because he has been one of us before.
Tusooke tulabe.
Yes.
Twagala kimu kulabako.
Yeah.
Because you don't forget, he's also a politician.
Oh yeah, but by lip service, he sounds knowledgeable. Brian, there are two things. Most of our politicians bachamuka because they don't understand what they are talking about. Naye omuntu bwajja n'ayogera ku content ng'ategeera content nga yaliko ku stage kyangu okunnyonnyola Nyombi Tembo nti omuzannyo guno gugenda tulyako miliyoni 2
Bweziti.
nga naye mu bwongo obwo ategeera nti yes
what it takes.
Ti stage bagitema be bati bagizimba be bati bagizza wano. Bw'onoomunnyonnyola ekya cameras na biki akimanyi. Okusinga Chris bali omunsi atalinnyanga ku stage wadde okuzannya nti ayitawo buyisi ati n'awuubira ku bantu mu muzannyo okitegeera. Ateetegangako kamera nti kambuuze ku bantu Kasuku live. Hello.
Oyagala Chris bali omunsi omuleeta wano.
Njagala Nyombi Tembo.
Tusooke na Nyombi
Chris bali omunsi tajja kutegeera kye njogera. That one I'm sure.
You know you've talked about work.
Yes.
So one show, just one show can employ up to 30 people.
Exactly.
So in Nigeria, the leading employer is oil and gas for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
The number 2, do you know what the number 2 is?
Nollywood. The film industry. Government erina okujja wano we wali employment gye banoonya.
Yes, ey'abaana abato.
Kati Kasuku live I'm employing over 5 people. So
just you?
Yes.
That's just you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you saw the crew of Bump Love.
Yes.
Huh?
So kuliko no wa boda wa Ferama.
Webale. Kati your transport services.
Kitegeera.
Waliwo ab'emmere.
Yes.
And most people think you can only be employed because you act.
You act. No,
ab'engoye, aba makeup. Yeah, so opportunity.
Thank you, Brian, for your time. I hope you guys have picked a leaf. Of course, the discussion ebadde nnyo mu Luzungu.
Batwogedde nnyo Luzungu.
Kadaama toleeta akajanja nga muli mu Luzungu nnyo kakkana. Ninda ngenda kujja ne bakojja kagatto Shalomo Ntambi basajja bange eri nga betutera obbeera kati leero bibadde bya beach serious. Twagala njagala omuntu agambe nti nalaba Kasuku live nembaako kye nategeera kulo ne kikyusa ki obulamu bwange.
Do you want me to sign out?
Please sign out.
I sign out?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Woba olabye sheno nga towulidde totegedde, it's up to you because 1,000 flies
cannot stand in the oven broom. Mubeere bulungi mweraba.